I took a nap, and then I woke up, and then it was like 6 o'clock, and I was like, oh no, this week took a fair bit more out of me than I thought. Okay, it was more like 5 o'clock, but then I had to make, you know, food. I made like a pork chop. Not a pork chop, it was a tenderloin that I got from the local discount grocers. I just I just cooked it in the pan, and then I made a little reduction sauce out of marsala and a fair bit of butter. Though admittedly, I do prefer cooking with like a sweeter wine, at least for that one, rather than, you know, like a Pinot Noir or a Pinot Blanc, or just any of the Pinots. Well, I'll be honest, is that I don't like a lot of French wine, truth be told. Barring, well, it's not really wine, so I could count Chartreuse. I could say that Chartreuse is my favorite because that is a liquor, and not to be confused with wine, right? Yeah, because it's a herbal liqueur. You know what? Hold on. Hang on. We... somebody's doing something here. What's happening? What are we looking at? Let me think here. Alright. Chartreuse. Yep. A herbal liqueur. So I have given carte blanche. I could say that I don't like French wine and still not be accused of being a poser for liking chartreuse. And you know what? We're just gonna skip battle the Luxcavations and the so that no one will cry. Thank you. Really need to be more on top of doing that. Oh, that's a receipt. Sorry, I'm just fishing up. I did also, just to make sure that everybody's aware, I did get the Code Vein 2 pre-ordered because I'm a little rapscallion who will never learn his lesson. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm here for, and I know what you're here for me. But I'm here to finish the Arknights collab and send in the lads. Let's see here. I still think this will be good. I actually no. I think that we can get away with going back towards the go back to rolling with the son of a. I forgot to put on the E.G.Os for the night fight. Oh no. This is Dr. Researcher at Rhodes Island. Nice to meet you. When I, after everything we went through, finally had the chance to meet the Doctor of Rhodes Island, I realized that I had been building a vastly different image of them in my mind based on the name alone. I was thinking they were going to be someone like Yisang, Faust, or Honenheim from LCE. But the first impression of them was similar to what I felt when I met a K-Corp employee. Clock just ticked. And this is Dante, manager at Limbus Company. The ticking is just now was nice to meet you. Okay. Thanks for accompanying Amiya. Honestly, I was pretty worried when we were separated at the border. I should thank you and Amiya, actually. We would have been in a real pickle without her, so... It's a bit embarrassing to repeat that myself. Dante says that we would have been in a real pickle without Miss Amiya. Sorry, Manager Bud can't talk human, so don't worry about it. We'll take over the translation. It's incorrect to state that the manager cannot talk human. A more accurate assessment would state that the manager is incapable of accessing sonic means of communication, which includes verbal communication. However, they are able to produce repetition of multiple sounds that may register on a similar scale to the ticking of multiple hands, second hands, minute hands of a clock. I don't know, something about the way Mausol put it sounds worse. Don't worry, it's not a difficult task when only a single individual has to be translated. Doctor, let us move on to the next steps of the plan. Next steps? Thanks to Limbus Company's efforts, we obtained the exact coordinates of the vessel Massas and managed to capture the decks with ease. However, Fabius, who is suspected to be a bishop of the deep, and his followers have barricaded themselves inside the bridge's control room. While it may seem as though they're hiding, I believe they're trying to bait us. As in, they're waiting for us to enter the bridge before summoning reinforcements from elsewhere to trap us in a pincer attack. Something like that. The elsewhere is most likely to be the sea, as their reinforcements are probably more sea terrors. Fabius is a seaborn, and the ocean will answer the call of their kind. Limbus Company and Irene will head to the bridge and neutralize Fabius. Amia and I will accompany you to provide support and identify the situation within the bridge. In the meantime, Kalstead and the other operators will remain on standby on the ship's exterior at the pre-designated locations. I'd like to avoid getting surrounded by sea terrors before we manage to take down the Church of the Deep within the bridge. I observed several entry points leading straight to the bridge while we were working on repairing the vessel. Your force doesn't seem numerous enough to close off all of them. It's true that there are many entry points here, but we don't need forces guarding every single one of them. Especially here. The hallway is narrow, long, and straight, so... makes sense to me. How about here? Are you sure you're not overly focusing your forces to a single checkpoint? Let's see. But on closer look... looks like Commanding Officer Altus is finally in her environment. Got any questions, Manager Bud? I have no idea what they're talking about, if I'm being honest. Really? I saw you commanding the sinners earlier. You seem pretty adept at giving orders and making strategic decisions. Indeed, they seem quite adept at making on-the-spot strategic commands and identifying exploitable weaknesses and patterns in their enemies. However, the Doctor and the Outsider are operating on a fundamentally different fields. No further elaboration is necessary. Agreed. That particular aspect of strategizing is not one of Manager Dante's obligations, and even if there is a chance for them to engage in such elements, it may be too early to do so. Wink, wink. Another mini-game? Hint, hint. Maybe? Is that so? It is. At least that is what Faustus judged. What are they on about? I was about to ask that myself. I don't know. I have no idea. Having finished her discussion with the Doctor over the plan, Otis returned wearing a grim look. Huh? Is there something wrong with the plan? No, there wasn't anything wrong with the plan. I expected a certain degree of competency, but they were impressive, far beyond my expectations. Really? That good, huh? Even when I think back to my days in the line of duty, I can't think of too many like them. Right, so they're dependable, good enough for me. If your strategizing's done, let's get cracking. What of you, Miss Mayers? If it is too much to face what awaits, then you need not follow us. I decided to stay here anyway. The Doctor's going to update you in real time on where the safe zones are, so please keep that communicator close to you. I will. Hey, if Gramps... Is there something you would like for us to do? No, it's nothing. If there's something you want to tell him, contact us through the communicator at any time. We're going to find a way to resolve this as peacefully as we can, but if the negotiations break down... Yeah, I know what you mean, Doctor. Be safe, everyone! Leaving Mayers behind with her unfinished sentence. We followed the Rhodes Island team into the bridge. The bridge was as gaudily decorated as ever. Thank goodness. Fabius, flanked by hooded followers and sea terrors, greeted us with a kindly smile. Welcome! I truly did appreciate that kindness. Wherefore didst thou seek to harm us? Your suspicions are certainly justified, but I implore you to think back. If you truly believe that we had sought to harm you then, how would you explain that one peaceful night you had spent in Fuero Muerto? We, have never wished you any harm. We did not then, and we do not now. Not even a day after you folks stabbed us in the back like cowards, and you want us to believe that? Our wish has always been the same. We only wish to extend the freedom to roam the seas to those with capable, kind-hearted souls. Mate, we know you were just trying to turn us into sea monsters of some kind. Monster is only a name. The essence of its being changes not regardless of the label given to it. Come one with the sea, become one with the endless cycle of life, and one day your misunderstandings will end, and you will come to understand us. Looks like this fight between us is going to be unavoidable. I pulled out the identity cards the moment I saw Fabius raising his hand. The doctor seemed to have finished their preparations as well, as they and Amiya stood opposite Fabius. Incoming! Get ready, everyone! Let's stop them here for good, no matter how long it takes. Their strategic formation prioritized reducing sacrifices to the absolute minimum. Their command sought to protect, sought to defend, and their forces were quick to follow them. Rhodes Island's operation was certainly impressive, but that's not exactly our style. All I could do is put my faith in the sinners and push them onward. Our style must be to bring you back, no matter how many times they cut you down. Let's wipe them out. Send in more people! I've got 12 guys who will not stay down and a dream. So we stay away from the Basin Sea Reaper, because I don't want to deal with that. And we'll just not hit the win rate button, because win rate button yesterday, well, it eventually worked out. Okay, we're gonna actually need to, okay, this way, and then you go that way. And who are you targeting? Sinclair. Yeah, sure. And you are going for somebody. Well, they're not fast, so that's nice. But then you, no, never mind. Why? But why? All out of order. I don't like that. Oh, how convenient. Okay, so nobody's getting targeted by that. And we'll just have Rogia hold off on the big attack. I think that's the plan. 1, 2, 3, dead. Oh, yeah, that's what I like. Well, let's see, what else did I get? Well, I got my friend a Hellswarming present, so that's nice. Because they're moving shop. It's mostly, I'll be honest, I got a 50-pound bag of rice and a 50-pound bag of flour. Because that strikes me, at the very least, at this point in time, as a very... Sorry. I was not quite expecting, you know, 0 heads on that. Is it statistically unlikely? Yes. Is it statistically impossible? No. Much to my chagrin. Good work, Greg. Oh, I hate this nervous impairment. What does it do? At 30 becomes staggered. Alright. Let's just go for this, and then one of these, and one of those, and then this. And you can probably win that, and then... Oh, never mind, that one's only got 5 speed, we can handle that. Dominating, favored. Neutral, I don't like seeing neutral here, so we'll just go with unopposed, thank you. Yeah, I think the hate show packs will probably be more than enough to deal with this. So my apologies, somebody's trying to get my attention.
놀랐어? 큰 흐름을 뒤집은 건 아니나 좋은 움직임이로구나.
Yeah, we'll go with this. And we'll just leave the flower alone. At least for a while.
뒤집은 건 아니나.
Let's see. Yep.
좋은 움직임이로구나.
Yep. Yep. Ooh, that's not good. I don't like that. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And we'll send in the horsies. Who are you targeting? Ugh, why are you so fast? More importantly, they're fast and they're out of order. I'm like, I don't know what to do about that. But what I can do is send you in there, and then we'll just, yeah, that should be fine. Don't do that, Sinclair. Do not target that one, thank you. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, let's give this a shot. That'll do. Great. What do you want?
바람 불어오는 대로 짓밟아라.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한테
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
알겠지만.
She'll be alright. Now that that thing is active, I think that we've got enough E.G.O to actually beat it down. What are you doing?
깔끔하게 몰았군.
큰 흐름을 뒤집은 건 아니나.
Yeah, this should be.
좋은
Okay, so we'll go with one of these. Ooh, favored. I don't like that. Ooh, only favored? Why? But why? Why do you torture me so? Send in the horsey. And then we'll deal with this, and we'll just leave the Hand of the Saint alone for right now.
어쩔지 잘 생각해보라고.
Alright!
병력을 새로
Come on, there we go. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good, we're good.
목을 떨궈주마.
This one definitely is not going to make it out of here alive. I lied. I was wrong. You want to come here? Come on, you can come up.
놀랐어?
Come on.
가치 없군. 큰 흐름을
Right.
뒤집은 건 아니나.
Alright, let's go for this, and then this, and then, oh, probably one of these ought to be enough, and then we'll send out the chicken over there. And then we'll just dogpile on the Sea Reaper. Because we've got another wave coming? Yes. Luckily, though, we should have plenty of juice in the tank to deal with whatever comes our way. But if not, then we've got the power of cheating. It's not really cheating, it's just, you know, using what we got. Okay, good.
가치 없군.
혈압도 바로.
검을 휘두를 줄 아는 자는 많다.
Alright, well, here's that second wave. Ah, there's Fabius and all
마음에 들면 들었다.
all the
솔직히
enemies.
말해 보기 드문 용장한테 칭찬을 아낄 이유가 뭐 있는지.
First things first, environmental adaptation. No, let's just go for a strike them all down as soon as possible. Let's go for, do I have any other? That's favorite, dominating, dominating, thank you. Thank you. Let's go for, one of those. And then we'll just go for one of these guys.
불가 위야.
Yeah, it should be fine. Should be the operative.
도끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
틈틈 이제 깨우치시게.
묘야.
Hmm.
이 스며들 듯하는 비. 우산이 새지나 않나 모르겠소.
Tom's got his best party pose.
뒤집은 건 아니나.
Alright, let's take a gander here. Yeah, we should be okay. Go for one of those, and then, oh, probably one of these, and we'll just keep focusing on wearing down the rest of his goons until he falls. Actually, I kind of think of it, yeah, we'll go for a power counter here. And then we'll just focus on tearing these guys down. That should be fine. We get Chichunmael in, and we might be able to handle it. Hmm.
큰 흐름을 뒤집은 건 아니나.
행색이 이상하나 그럼에도 이상이여 내가 맞서 내가 아시의 이상을 함께 줬던 호위 이상이여.
I recommend the secret exit. And I think at this point, win rate button ought to be more than enough to carry the day. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, oh yeah. That's just what I like. And let's see how... Oh, Fabian's probably gonna get staggered too, and then we're gonna be good. I say probably. You said hopefully. Oh yeah, that's good. That's the ticket, that's the stuff. Now quick! Just push the win rate button. We'll wear him down easy enough, and that Shell Sea Runner's not going to make it out of this alive. Ding. And goodbye. Oh, never mind, he's still standing. Hooray! They're pretty persistent. Fabius flees again, using Sea Terrors and his followers as meat shields. Wait, no, I see it now. It's not Fabius who's putting them in harm's way to save himself. Sea Terrors and the cultists are throwing themselves in our way, entirely willing to sacrifice their lives to ensure that Fabius gets away. But for all that, the only place left for him to flee on the ship, wounded and cornered by the Sinners and Irene's Lamplight, was the decks. And we're left to run, Fabius. I understand you can't help but continue to thrash and struggle to live, even knowing that there's no hope. But running will only make your pain worse. That's different! Baby didn't run to live. A voice echoes from under the dark sky. Bears? Bears appearing quite different from as she did a moment ago. She approaches Fabius slowly, her expression solemn and mournful. She looks down at him wordlessly. I told you that your methods won't win their understanding, Fabi. Ah! What a shame! I thought those with such wisdom and aptitude would. I hoped you would still be able to realize your ideal here, even after I'd left. It will be realized. Fabius may die here, but we will remain. Now it is time. Devour me. Fabius blurted out threw us off once again before we even before we regained our footing from the shock of realizing Mayor's true allegiance. Eat people? Oh, looks like they're about to give us a live demonstration of some gourmet art. I heard it's a pretty common thing in the District 23 back streets, but I'd rather not see it in person. Hey, I think I'm just gonna look away. That's okay, right? Just what? Doctor, weaker seaborns willingly let themselves be devoured by stronger ones, thereby sharing their experiences and nutrients with them. This is a commonly accepted practice among them. It is but a behavior that prioritizes survival over all else. This isn't done in any sense of sacrifice. Time is here. Devour me. Set sail toward your ideal. Sorry, Fabi. I've still got some canned food left for me on this ship, and I think I'll delay becoming a seaborn for a little while. Why? Found a new destination. I'll gain a new power from there, and then become a seaborn. So now is not yet the time. If that is your will, O Bishop. Don't worry. Flesh will fatten the bloodkin of the sea. Mares waves her hand, and sea terrors climb up to the vessel from the ship and begin tearing Fabius to pieces. Despite the way it looked, Fabius looked exhilarated, nary a look of suffering or pain wrinkling his face as they ripped his flesh apart. We turned away from the scene that could not be described as anything else other than cannibalism to look at Mares. Costed is she. No need to ask questions when the answer lies plainly before you, Doctor. What is happening? Wherefore did young Mares... Oh, hold on, give me just a second. It wasn't Fabius. Mares was the Bishop of the Deep. Oh my god! That explains everything!
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로
Light of the city. Yeah, that sounds about right.
내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈
Oh,
수
it's gonna
있기
be a dungeon, isn't it? Ah! Played us. Don't despair, we still have the upper hand. We defeated Fabius and his cultists already. And even if they were to summon more sea terrors, we should be able to handle them without much trouble. Hey, here. Just what were you thinking the entire time you deceived us? I had a feeling I knew what she was going to say to that. She was either going to say that it was for our sake, that it wasn't a deception at all. Or maybe she'll give us one final gloating. But her reply, the words of which were carefully selected after gazing out at the far ocean, was not what any of us could have expected. I'm sorry. I thought this would be the better way to approach you, but I see how it can come across as nothing more than deception. You're sorry? But why? Johnny wants to know why you're sorry. Huh? Well, it's because I did something wrong. Wait, hold on. You've been deceiving us all along, Mares, and now you're gonna... Wait, what exactly are you after? You're after the same thing that the geezer was, ain't that right? Turn us into your bloodkins, that... It was all for our sake, giving all kinds of ridiculous excuses to turn us into one of those monsters. I do hope that you would all one day accept becoming Seaborns, but I'm not about to demand that you let yourselves be transformed today, right here and now. I understand that we all need some time to mentally prepare ourselves. May I understand your statement to be implying that you will not be forcing this upon us should we refuse? That's correct. It'd be against manners to do what Fabius did, shoving sea terror cells inside your body out of nowhere. Manners, huh? Well, I was taken aback by the fact that Mares was a bishop of the deep. It was also true that Mares had never tried to bring us harm, unlike Fabius, who attacked the sinners directly. While she did almost get us in big trouble with Irene while explaining things to us. It's also true that Mares has been extremely helpful so far. It was her who led us to the lighthouse, and it was her that stayed in that crumbling lighthouse until the repairs were done, as that terrifying night continued to assail its walls. What's your actual relationship to Fabius, anyway? As someone who also once strove to realize the visions of our ideal worlds, our goals once converged, but not now. I was pretty taken aback, too, when they attacked you back at the village. Maybe he got greedy when he saw Faust and Autus repairing the ship. He got greedy? Maybe it's believed that welcoming capable people as bloodkin would expedite Seaborn's evolution. Cool, cool. So you're like some cult leader, but you don't necessarily want to antagonize us. You still haven't told us what you're after, though? I'm going to the city that lies beyond the dimensional door. So you're trying to flee to a different world where the Inquisition won't be able to chase you? This isn't running away. I just want to help the people of the city, that's all. So I'm bringing the Seaborns with me to the city. Don't tell me you're going to invade the city alongside those monsters, then? Then the foghorn suddenly blared and the ship shook as it began to move. Eh? Vessel Massus has begun to move. Is this an automated sailing program? The vessel Massus will now sail towards the dimensional door. I'll let Rhodes Island and Irene go right in front of the door, so don't worry. Did you seriously just tell us not to worry? Faust? Please calm yourself, Dante. It has not yet been determined if that is indeed the dimensional door connecting directly back to the city. No, it has to be. The warm shining light and the voice from within, it's getting clearer and clearer. Why don't we just let them into the city? Battles this far have never done well enough to demonstrate the level of danger Seaborns pose. However, I doubt they will get very far even if they were to enter the city. Don't you agree? In Hongyuan, we've all seen what happens when sapient, sentient, non-human entities enter the city. The head will take action the moment they realize their presence. Of course, we must prepare ourselves for repercussions in case they decide to hold Limbus Company responsible once the dust settles. Yet it is also very likely that we will fully escape any culpability, as we saw in the memories of the Kong massacre. Your thoughts, Faust? Urban Nightmare, however, considering their specific attributes, it will not take long for them to rise to become a star of the city level threat. There is a reasonable possibility that they may be issued the Impuritas Civitas classification. Is that not an acceptable risk? Not the head, they should be manageable by a wing. This isn't that terrible of a calamity. But Kalstitch shook her head resolutely. No. Your technology seems to be based on something else, which is neither Originium Arts, nor any of its derived technology. And that is precisely what could make your world vulnerable against Seaborns. Is it because they learn fast? Yes. Those on the front lines of the war against Seaborns stubbornly stick to using traditional low-tech weapons. Deploying high-technology weapons against them is only going to make you an enticing meal. Well, can't we just let whatever unfortunate wing that ends up fighting these? Do take into account that it may take a significant amount of time to earn their trust. Even if they were to be convinced, there would be other parties with alternative perspectives on the matter, complicating issues. The situation will rapidly grow out of control if backstreet syndicates or fixers get involved, unless the head designates a taboo to prevent it. Even then, considering what she has been saying. Yes, we must consider the possibility that they may be capable of absorbing the head's technology as well before they are expelled from the city. How do you plan on helping the people of the city, Mares? By giving them a chance to become Seaborns. What are you on about? Become Seaborns? Gee, ain't all there either, eh? How the help is that? Mares, you know that's no different from what the Church of the Deep is doing here. No, it is different. Because someone showered the city with the light. A light? The beam of light from the White Knights and Dark Days incident. How do you... could it be? Becoming a Seaborn is to become a part of the great will called We Many. By doing so, one can be reborn as an altruistic form. But at the cost of ego, the sense of self. And that's always been my issue with it. Everyone has beliefs of their own, dreams of their own. It feels too empty to lose all of that when they inevitably lose their senses of selves as they become Seaborns. Look, I want each Seaborn to have their own wishes. But the light shining through the dimensional door to our world is too faint to push them toward that evolution. If only the light of the city could become more tangible. It just might be able to give every Seaborn an identity of their own, to remain uniquely themselves. Why is it that you advocate towards those of the city to join the Seaborns when one could simply learn more of the light before returning here? At first I thought all I needed was the clue to a better evolution, but Don Quixote's tales of adventures changed my mind. Mind adventures? You don't understand just how precarious you all are. And how would you, when you were born into that kind of world from the very start? A place where life has become a commodity and gold one of its few religions. The city has abandoned its yesterdays to survive today, and by doing so has given up on its tomorrows. Just as I needed a light, the city needs Seaborns. It needs their tenacious hold to life, and their absolute unconditional selflessness. And at the end of the day, it still means that everyone has to turn into monsters. People ostracize the other. Sometimes that isn't like me. Something that feels alien to me, something I don't know or understand. So that fear is natural, because Seaborns are not human. But you just have to cross that threshold once. Miss Mares, do you believe the nature of humanity to be evil? Humans are selfish, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Good things can come from selfishness, that's for sure. But the side effects have become simply unsustainable. Doctor, you've been to countless battlefields where Rhodes Island has fought tooth and nail for the rights of the infected. But what came of it? Peace? No. It's the same. But still, we're all still getting better, little by little. I'm not trying to deride those small incremental steps and call them meaningless. Change takes time, and should it continue, I believe your efforts can be a beacon of light that will lead humanity toward a brighter future. But what about everyone who is sacrificed while you're taking your time, taking those incremental steps? Every single day of that incremental change is marred by unjust deaths. Some are enslaved for no other reason than their differences. People live on in that despair that seems to have no end. Oh! Oh, Roja! I agree with what the light told me. People are diseased. They're so sick that even in the far-flung future, even on the day the world ends, they will continue to fail to look forward, obsessed with scrutinizing each other in search of those differences. Even when every A here returns to sea, they're still going to bully and hate anyone with pointed ears, labeling them A-heres. Even when oropathy is truly eradicated, people are still going to suspect and persecute someone as the infected. People are imperfect beings. You're right. There probably isn't anyone out there who can really sacrifice themselves for the sake of others with nothing but perfect selflessness. Oh, that was ominous. But not when it comes to Seaborns. They don't suffer from all this absurdity, nor are they coerced to sacrifice against their will. They have the power to progress toward a better future built from mutual understanding. Because they're the kind of life form that seeks common ground instead of scrutinizing for differences. The bells. Strange shaped form shimmers and materializes before Mares. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it was round and it looked like a tool. Possible that she had already met the conditions to effloresce. A possible explanation would be the absence of the particular pull required to draw it out of her, or the insufficiency of it. This isn't anything like the arts, but what's happening in front of Miss Mares? Our proximity to the dimensional door increasing the potency of influences coming over from the city? Precisely. The connection to Faust returning to normal levels seems to indicate that. Wait, can people in other worlds, I mean Mares, also manifest E.G.O? Internal conflict and anguish is a commonality among every intelligent entity, regardless of whether they are from the city or not. Therefore, yes, Faust is quite possible on this possibility as well. However... Positive. What? What does that mean? The potential to effloresce an E.G.O implies the potential to distort as well. You've been dreaming for a long time, Mares, drawing your own picture of an idealized world. And you've chosen the ocean as the means to building a path towards that vision. Yet why have you failed to take the leap of faith yourself? I had to make preparations. Seaborns are beautiful, there's no doubt about it. It's just that a key piece was missing to really achieve what I want. You're not being honest with yourself. I know it very well that you were afraid of becoming one of them. The fear that your own creed might crumble, that you might lose your own sense of self, your ego. Fear that you might end up becoming nothing more than just another thing swept up by the ineffably overwhelming will. Isn't it terrifying that this hope can just disappear in a blink? Who's she talking to? Is this something Limbus Company has experience with? If so, I'd appreciate an explanation. She's hearing that voice. And that singular faith that one had absolute confidence in breaks in one fell swoop, and their ironclad will is shattered. People of the city have the potential to distort into a monstrous form at any time. It is said that these phenomena are often accompanied by the distorting individual hearing a disembodied voice. Indeed, to distort would often behave as though they were engaged in a conversation. Of course, the same could be said for those who awaken E.G.O. At first, I thought it was Kathy, but it wasn't her. Her voice was beautiful, comforting, and even cozy. The kind of voice that puts all deep contemplation to sleep. So calm, so warm. No. There's more to the sunshine than its warmth. Sunshine. You don't share your interest with the other devotees. Survival isn't what you care about. What you really care about is giving everyone a chance to experience what it feels like to live in a world of warmth. Ephemeral it may be. Right. We have to be about more than just prolonging our existences. What really matters isn't survival, it's what we leave behind for posterity, our legacy. As long as there's a guarantee that the light can indeed protect the sense of self, it'll be more than enough to convince people to become Seaborns. Please, you don't have to concern yourself with what other people might think, Mares. But everyone has their own wishes. I can't just bulldoze over theirs to force mine upon them. That's not what you really believe, is it? You know that better than anyone. While you hesitate, countless people who are bound to the inescapable bridle will continue to suffer. That may be true, but it's okay. You don't have to hide the shape of your heart, its colors. The only thing you have to concern yourself with is how can you lead the people of the city and then Terra? Okay, we can't just sit here and let this happen. Operators to positions. Operators unable to approach. She's surrounded by a strange field, Doctor. Whenever someone would distort due to the reasons other than the monolith, a strange pressure would prevent our approach, as though to stop us from interfering. Looks like that applies here too, all the way over in another world. Love is our collective destination, after all. So please let go of this tool that might break your heart. Don't force yourself to walk the path of thorns. Pilgrimage needn't be that of suffering. No, You don't believe in any recourse, do you? Other than this, anyway. Oh no! Don't you think we should find a better, faster path with less suffering, before more people inevitably hurt each other with their ill intent? Oh no! You're right. If there is no recourse, it has to happen faster. Can't waste any more time while people suffer. Follow your wishes. Follow your desires. And paint. Let's show them the painting of your world reflected in your eyes. Before the compassion they believe in becomes completely worthless. Ah! The yearning flotsam! I understand the shape of your heart, and what makes you want to enter the city. But we still know so little about the Seaborns, about Terra, about Iberia. Whatever may have lit the fire under your feet. I can't bring you with us to the city as you are now. Even before the sinners had the chance to translate my words, Mare slowly turned in my direction as though she clearly understood my words. I must, Dante. Your adventures were full of exhilarating tales, and I saw kindness in the every word and action of you and your friends, but that's not enough. You don't think they'll change? No, they will. In the far, far future, an incandescent brilliance burst forth from before Mare's. Past that light, I saw the ocean. The calm sound of gently lapping, crashing waves, the immense golden brilliance. Portal? Where did it come from? Dungeon of the Fathoms. A gate that leads into one's heart. This periphery is where LCB's department specialty begins. While what lies beyond this periphery does not necessarily warrant Rhodes Island's presence. Can you guys help? I don't know what kind of fathoms I'm walking into, but I have a feeling that we're going to need your assistance. Dr. Kalstead? We're only here to investigate the dimensional door, but I don't want to turn our backs on people we can help. Rhodes Island accepts Limbus Company's cooperation request. I'll go too. You're still in Iberia. I can't let Iberian business be handled solely by outsiders, let alone an incident connected to the Church of the Deep. Don't worry, it's not like this is the first time we're letting someone not in our group into a dungeon of the Fathoms. We'll be fine. More sea terrors. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that the sea terrors that were swarming the lighthouse are coming this way as well. I'll call Scotty here. You'll be staying behind then? Amiya will go with you, Doctor. Following Mares, who had already disappeared into the portal, we take our steps into the utopian world beyond. Oh, a dungeon! Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, that's a nice piece of art. I like that. I like that a lot. Grab this real quick. Thank you. Alright. In we go. Make sure we got everything on tap. Let's do a little bit of team editing. I can't remember if it's still on. I mean, yeah, that's a little gloom heavy, but... Oh, oops, that's a bit... Yeah, we're a little heavy on gloom, but we got good gloom generation, but admittedly, really, really bad. Maybe Sancho? Sancho might make sense. She's got Wrath on skill 2, but that would require her being in deployment. Maybe. Can't remember. Do you have? That would be bleed nightmare. We'll just push on. News of the war is getting grimmer by the day. Sea terrors are coming, swarming. This is the day when the ocean-born calamity broke and sunk Ahir's seemingly infinite starward growth. After going to the surface, Mares, more and more people have been getting too anxious to stay in Ahir. If not, if Ahir falls, it only means that the surface is soon to follow. I think you'll head to the surface too. I'm thinking about it. Well, there weren't that many people around me began to leave for the surface. I considered some of them to be close acquaintances. They all tried to convince me to leave with them. But fleeing my home in favor of the land didn't feel right. The foretold calamity descended. It dealt a heavy blow to Ahir, but the surface suffered much worse. I had to help them. How could I not, after hearing that such a terrible thing has happened? I think I'll head to the surface. Seriously? The surface? Think hard about it before you go. If you leave now, coming back might no longer be an option. Every day must be a struggle for them. At least I don't have to fear for the immediate tomorrow. So it's my responsibility to provide help as someone who is better off than them, even by a little. I know, but if I don't go there to help, things will only get much more dangerous for the land dwellers. Maybe that danger is the very thing that'll hurt you. I still think I have to help them. I procured myself an Aegirian research vessel at a cheap price to bring me to the land. Unable to even submerge itself while moving, this wasn't exactly the best ship out there, and I normally wouldn't have even given it a second look. But I thought it would at least help me navigate the coastal sea. I didn't expect this. The very first thing I witnessed on the surface was the bottomless hostility against the Ahir. They denied my and Ahir's offer to help for the sole reason that I came from the sea. They denied my compassion, my research. Get lost! We don't need your stupid research. You're from the same place as that calamity, aren't you? You really think we're so stupid that we trust you? They confiscated my catalysts and tore my research apart. I wished to stand with them against the calamity was devoured by the hatred born of the same calamity. Any kindness, any compassion I gave them was repaid twofold in hatred and suspicion. Did the terrible conditions of this land transform them into monsters, or was this always their nature? It wasn't long before the research vessel I brought from Ahir was confiscated out of suspicion. A few weeks later, when I finally came across that vessel by the beach, there was an uncanny name inscribed on its side. Rebellion de la Massas. But none of that was enough to stop me from continuing my research for the sake of the land dwellers. I went through so many trials and errors to somehow impede the Sea Terror's rapid evolution, to revive the Iberian soil contaminated by the Nether Sea brand. But my work barely bore any fruit, and I let the days float by as I watched the Inquisition arrest the Aesir one by one. When my Sea Terror samples and research notes came into view, they all looked completely different from one another. Some of them with fundamentally different physiologies. Even still, nothing stopped them from being us instead of I. And for the first time, I became doubtful of my efforts to interrupt their evolution. Their tales were not entirely fabrications. Ayres is a bishop of the Church of the Deep, so that automatically makes her a sinner in the eyes of the Inquisition, regardless of her reasons. The more I studied them, the more I found them to be such compassionate, altruistic creatures. All they cared about was their survival, not even a hint of selfishness. They're not some evil monsters from the sea. As I concede that Seaborns may not be evil, but it doesn't matter what they are, whether they are kindly life forms or whether they are simply a different form of civilization, it doesn't matter. Because Iberia and her Inquisition does not define Seaborns as evil. Seaborns are our enemy. Threats to human existence. I have but one thing to say as an Inquisitor. You, all of you, are my enemy. It would be a good thing for the Inquisition if I were to leave for the city, wouldn't it? Why would you say that it's a good thing for us to toss our problem into another world? That'll be like abandoning our pride. Unless they, the people of the city, give you permission as an Inquisitor, I can't let you do that. Yeah, and don't get your hopes up about that either. You can wrap it in a box that says compassion for all you want, but Mayors, your course isn't exactly the direction I'd like to sail in. As the rest of the sinners prepare for battle in silent agreement with Ishmael's stand, Mayors mutters with genuine disappointment. I didn't want to have to do this. Waves. I had no better word to describe the horde of sea terrors crashing into us. This is the only way it could have ended. Your words are composed entirely of your own color and no one else's. Manager Dante, right? Do speak. We will hold the line and defend this place against the sea terrors pushing in from the rear. So in the meantime, can you take down Mayors and deal with the remaining sea terrors? Absolutely. The manager has responded affirmatively. All operators will be drawing the sea terrors to us. We don't need to take them all down. We just need to act as a wall between the... Wait, where are you? I'm alive somewhere, at least. Okay, we're back. Alright, let's see here. Interesting. I wonder which way I should go. Seems like they're all slash vulnerable, at least. Oh, and that's a picture of a cow. Well, I guess we'll just go straight on and to the left, which means up. Let me think. Horse. Malfaust. Ryoshu. Rogia, Gregor, you. We'll just make sure that everybody's here just in case. Because we do not want to die horribly. Yeah, we should be alright. Oh yeah, this was just gonna be easy. We'll go for a husk of pears, thank you. Ah! Well, that was easy. Do I want to get the Amiya announcer pack? As I recall, it also did come with other things. I mean, I might as well, right? I am a little curious as to, what's the word? Oh, that's the stuff. Barring the fact that we staggered as much as we did. Or rather, rolled. Low roll? Low roll. Yeah, that's what I meant. Go get him, horsey. Oh, he's so cool. Alright, but let me think here. What was that? Nope, completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, no idea. Yeah, this looks alright. Yeah, we should be fine. Especially since we're building up our sanity reserves, so we should be more than capable of dealing with these chumps. We're probably gonna get to... yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. Alright, and one, and two, and one, and that's it. Well, at least for that one. Yeah, just beat him up. He's gone. Thank you. Hooray! And then maybe, I don't know, I might switch to Ratatan after this, depending on how I feel. And we're gonna go up in this way. There seems to be a commotion at the village square. Villagers are surrounding someone with a clear intent to threaten. The evil sorcerer's gone, so why will this calamity end? Explain. You know, so you couldn't just stand and watch Iberia thrive, could you? If it weren't for that calamity, we would have... Look, please, I'm just here to share some research notes. What, how to fight those sea monsters? Oh, now you're looking to help us. Newsflash, it's too damn late. Those scraps of paper won't do anything to help us. The locals firmly believe that the calamity was brought here by A.E.'s. We have to put a stop to this. I'm gonna beat the heck out of him. An evil sorcerer started the profound silence. He pretended to work for us, but it turned out that he was driven by envy for Iberia's prosperity. Don't try to stop us, outsiders. They came from the sea, just like the sorcerer himself. As they were protesting, the hungry, harrowed look of the villagers came into the sitter's eyes. A villager cradling an empty bundle of cloth, a child holding a staff and a hat that was too large for him. Lost a lot, and that void in your heart blinds you. Makes it unbearable to keep your emotions in check. This is how they deal with sorrow. There were no emotions or intent to be found in the great calamity that devoured Iberia whole. So they sharpened their sorrows into wayward wraths against those who came from the sea, just like the calamity itself means someone needs to direct their anger against the rightful foes. Irene? Step back, citizen. And if we were to determine that the A here has committed crimes, it falls under the Inquisition's jurisdiction to carry out the consequences. If the A here is innocent, to understand that your actions cannot be permitted. It seemed that Irene managed to provoke some thought in the mob as they slowly walked away from the A here until they eventually scattered away. Thank you. As you can see, I hail from A here. Ever since the profound silence, I devoted myself to studying seaborns and the Nether Sea brand to help the land dwellers. I don't know where all my colleagues have gone, but what's the point of this anymore? They don't want my help, so why should I give it to them? He seems crestfallen by his experience at Iberia. They might not, but there has to be someone who needs your help. It's me. It's me. I need help. Odds very high. Predicted. Yeah, go get him. Yeah, perfect. Maybe so. Maybe it was just a matter of what they actually want. I should approach this more carefully and possibly find a different research angle. Maybe it should be about finding a way to restore the soil from all the salt that destroyed it. Oh, if you're heading out to sea, would you take this with you? These are years' worth of sea terror research notes. Take them and maybe you'll find more use for them than I or the land dwellers did. After handing over his research notes, the A here walks away with an unburdened expression. Sea terror notes. Yay! 10% damage against enemies. Yeah, that's nice. If there are sea terrors among the enemies, the bonuses are at max, irregardless. Wonderful. Alright, well, let's head this way. Second star to the right, straight on till morning. Except we're going to the left from a perspective. Oh well. Oh, it's a focused encounter. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Who could have done such a thing? Alright, let's I'm starting to think that my other package is not going to be arriving today. But that's neither here nor there. But let's see here. But yeah, I think once we're done with this, we'll play a little bit of Ratatan. Because I am very excited for it. I think it's gonna be a grand old time. And and then I'll finally, say that, yeah, I did it. I did play the thing. Horsey! Ah! Horsey, there he goes. Let's go take a look where we're going.
아직 죽지 마라.
Whip. No. Stop it. Don't hit me with your magical unbreakable coins.
이걸로 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
And another one. Alright, but where is that one going? Well, that one's going that way, so we're instead going to have Sinclair focus on that one instead, because that's much better. Thank you.
아직 죽지 마라.
깔끔하게 물었군. 어디로?
Alright, let's see. I don't see anything of no. What is this? What is this thing? Nether Sea brand. Oh, I see. I don't know what that means, truth be told.
전장에서 촌딱처럼 두리번거리고 있다간 피가 끓어오른 투개에게 쪼아먹을
You know what?
테니까.
I don't think it's really gonna matter for this encounter. Oh yeah, cut them down. We'll just win rate them to death at this point.
마음 놓고 열어젖히고.
Oh yeah, no, that one's gone. That might not even get to the second coin. Yeah, no, I mean, sorry, the third coin. I know what I meant. Suppose I could have said it would only get to the second coin. That might have made sense. Yes. No! Stop it! Get away! Get away! Dominating, favorite, dominating, and that guy's just gonna explode. Especially because we outspeed them, so we don't have to worry about the whole clashing thing. Fare thee well! Hooray! Alright, let's see what's next on the docket. I do not like that warning sign.
야음을 틈타.
But who knows what that might be. Ah! 2 problems. Oh, let me think here. Okay, so we need to prioritize dealing with. Yeah, we'll just try and bring these guys down this way and avoid you as best we can.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
That way we do not have to worry about it. Yeah, because most of these will probably just crumble under our assault. Oh yeah, are they fatal gluttony? Oh, they might be. I need to double check. But I'm not 100% sure. But admittedly, I don't think that they, you know, send one of these out and then be like, well. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine, this should be fine, this goes that way, you go this way. And then we'll go for probably one to you, and then another one to you. Because that guy is going to explode right now. Yeah, that sounds about right. Boy, do I love clashing with... Ooh, and goodbye. That one's definitely not making it out of here. Also, I have been playing a little bit of Hades too in my off time, and I'm very much enjoying it. It's quite nice. I do remember though. I think that was one of the first things I did for my when I started my streaming journey. Oh, this one might be a little concerning. Excuse me. Can you go and stand somewhere else, Mopotiki? Okay, so let's put that there, and then one of these here, and then yeah, that should be fine. That goes that way, and then we'll just probably dogpile the sea basin flowers one at a time. Or, I think that's probably gonna be our best bet, just so they don't have the opportunity. Hopefully this will be enough to stagger them, because I really don't want to get more. Yeah, it's good. Good luck dealing. Good luck using your unbreakable coins on that, you big old dork. That might be a little too potent right now, so let's just leave that on tap. And then we'll just put 2 over there, and then we'll just start. Yeah. Where's my rusty commemorative coin? Where is it? You can't hide it from me forever. Hooray! My techniques are cool. So says the little rabbit girl, who I've been told is not a donkey. But I would say that her appearance is more akin to a hare. Just because of the ears. But that is neither here nor there. And apparently we managed to stagger that. Thanks, Ryoshu. Oh, never mind, did not stagger it. It was very close, though. This, however, will probably stagger it, and if not, then we're gonna get a bunch of bad things happening. Nope, I think it staggered it. No, it's dead, actually. Yeah, and then we just start, you know, giving them everything we got. This is gonna be a bit fun. Not actually sure what the, yeah, it's good. Man, the Lord of Hungyoran is so cool. Okay, that one explodes, and then yeah, let's just hit the damage button. Don't damage the hand of the saint. You silly billies. I don't know what this is. Oh. Well, first things first. Yeah, we'll just knock that real quick. And then we'll just dogpile on this guy, I suppose. Yeah, this will probably activate the other one with Raja, but you know what? That's fine. Amazing. You managed to roll very low across the board. I'm almost impressed. But mostly, I'm really not. Ding dong. Oh, not even a coin reuse. Ugh. There we go. Alright. And let's just go for a traceless to sight and sound, please and thank you. And then we'll just start whacking this with everything we got. Even think a Lord of Hungyuan might be applicable here. Though I don't think it's going to be able to survive too much of our concentrated assault. I think he might actually just be dead. Okay, he's pretty close, but this will definitely wipe it. Good. Thank you. Oh, that's good. And then we just destroy you in your entirety. That might actually be... Will it be? Ah, thank you, Roger. There's a reason why she's our special girl. Might not be special to herself, but she's special to me. Alright, let's see what we got here in the Mayor's Fathom. There's a long line of people waiting outside a rundown building. Inside, people in hoods are distributing something to the visitors. I thank the ocean's blessings. No, we only wish to help you sate your hunger, even a little. Haven't seen you around here. Clearly you've traveled far to get here. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, everyone. Please understand they're new here. People in hoods dragged us inside. It's not much, but it should hopefully be able to sate your hunger. Dried fish, huh? Amir and Irene called them fin beasts. Slip them into our bags and pretend we ate them. Let the other people have it first. Yeah, we'll just slip a little bit of sleight of hand. Don't worry, it's up to you, Heathcliff. Perfect, we're glad you enjoyed the food, but did you actually eat it? Or Heathcliff replies calmly, while the flavor was certainly unique, we did like it. At that they seem to withdraw their suspicion and turn away. Glad to hear it. Please come back anytime and we'll share some more. Without any reason to stay, we left. Felt a little prick on the back of my head, as though the hooded people were staring at us as we walked away, but we managed to quicken our pace and disappear. Sea terror jerky! That's not fin beast! Hey! Sea terrors are among the enemies. 7 defense level down instead. Amazing. At the center of what happened seems to be an arc symbolizing the city. At the center of that brilliant golden light must be Mayor's. Let's take a quick break here. You alright, Doctor? I need to take a quick breather. You should work on your cardio, or Miss Amiya might have to piggyback you around. Yeah, well, once we get back, I'll start working out like Halstead suggested. Executive Manager, if it ever comes to it, you may trust me with the piggybacking. I'm good. Perhaps being in close proximity to Mayor's vision of utopia at the center of the light did something. Seaborns near us only gave us a passing glance without attacking us. Something about the way they looked at us felt like they were concerned about us. Sinners couldn't help but walk away with a funny feeling. I feel sorrow, regret, maybe the feelings or denials of all those times she spent in agonizing over this. Can we really bring back Miss Mayers? We'll help her return. That's what we're here to do after all. Alright, let's rest up a bit before moving on. Yay! Revive all dead sinners and heal anyone else to max, but no shopping.
야음을
That's illegal. Admittedly, though, I think we got two very good ego gifts for dealing with the coming problem. Mayor's despair. The repulsiveness of people's ill intent and the faint hope from the light found within. All kinds of emotions and memories rise to the surface of a maze fathoms, then sink again. Those same thoughts seep into me as well, unfiltered. Alright, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Sins that people have committed won't just go away. Humanity's ill intent will propagate unimpeded, too. But the tides that Miss Mayor is trying to summon to douse it will devour humanity, their civilization, and the city they come from. I don't think that's the right way to go. Not as long as Dante and the people of Limbus Company refuse. This isn't like the time I retrieved the E.G.O. In place of the light, a speck of darkness casts a shadow. Reach out into the darkness. A strange power courses through me before radiating toward the sinners. Emotional connection? What does it do? Gain 1 E.G.O. resource. Amazing. By 2. Hold on. Let me read this. In an encounter, gain 1 E.G.O. resource of each affinity consumed when using the following skills. 2 of each when using overclocked skill. Oh, that's nice. Unclashable, does not deal any damage against targets. Abyssal Vitality, that's nice. Well, let's go and wear her down. At least as much as we can.
숨통 끊기.
Uh-oh. Ah! The impatient egos by way. Oh no, that's a lot of dudes! Soon when using certain skills, unfortunately for you, I think we're just going to... You know what? Let's just go hog wild, shall we? Targets randomly, but has very big weight. Go for this. We're dominating against you. Dominating. You know what? Maybe let's get the command meltdown rolling too. Indiscriminate prioritizes allies. When targeting allies, deal 0 damage. Combat start. Targeting allies, get 20% of the power. Well, let's not let you do that, actually. Oh, that's an overclock corroding warning, so we're just gonna go with this. Let's try this on precise. Oh, this is going to end wonderfully for me. Yeah. Well, I think that probably wipes it out those guys. That's nice. No, stop it. Don't bite. No biting. That's illegal. Cavalry Vanguard, please and thank you. And we should be getting even more momentum coming up. And then, yep, command meltdown, and let's see what we get. Ah, it's so cool. Uh-oh. But that one is actually going to activate. That's a little concerning. Yeah, we should be able to wipe it out before too long. Yeah, we'll be alright. Maybe. Good question. Good question. Oh, that's not great. Oh. Got big defense. Alright, let's see here. Heart of compassion, panic, blah blah blah. Okay. Well, we can certainly deal with the never-ending herd of goons. In fact, I think this might be a good time for Sun Shower. So first, we will clash with you so that we can safely secure... Yeah, that'll be fine. That's a lot of nice damage on that, and we don't have to deal with anything else right now. Yeah, I think Tears of Tarnished Blood will be a good idea. Probably that, and then we're just gonna hope that everyone else can deal with... Yeah, it should be fine. Go, Yi-san, go! Oh, it's a very unique strategy. It consists of us flinging all of our lads into the meat grinder head first and praying that we've got just enough to gum up the gears. Bang, 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 bang. Shoot them with your cool machine gun. Oh, that's good. And it's still not dealing a terribly grand amount of damage, but I think we're just about to get rid of her. Okay, what are you doing? Indiscriminate with Deep Blue Charity. Well, good luck. Let's see what you got. Struggling? No. How about we don't struggling? Actually, struggling is cringe. Engage everything. Power Guard. Activate all the E.G.Os. Especially if they're green. Yeah, that'll be fine. Ah! Oh my god, I can't believe we almost lost that one. I was gonna be very, very disgruntled. But now I'm just disgruntled because, you know, it was not very nice. Oh, come on, man. Damn it. Go get him. Get him, Yi-san. Beat her up. We'll wear it out eventually. We just need to get a lot more of those. So I think the meltdown command's definitely going to keep this tide rolling.
희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
Oh, okay, good.
敵を食い止められます。
Okay, and let's go with, you guessed it. I'm gonna say one of those, and then we'll go for this. And oh, maybe okay, not that. Not with you. Why are you hopeless? Just be hopeful. Just don't lose hope, Lamau. Favored. Yeah, we'll go with favored. And then we'll go this way, and then we'll... Yeah, everything else should be fine. I think we'll be able to target everything, and even drive back the thingy.
확 물어버리자고.
The brand. That's what I'm doing. My brand.
몸을 온당히 벌하심에
Look out, Honglu! Oh no, they stabbed him!
죄를 받아들이나이다.
They stabbed my poor little happy, kind boy. I guess I should probably just more say they stabbed my kind boy.
이 스며들 듯한 비 우산이 새지나 않나 모르겠어. 나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
Oh, Faust. You tried. Oh no, that's not good.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
Oh, jeez. Okay. Things are starting to cascade a bit out of control here. Gregor! Alright, let's just give it everything we got. Mystic Road's a little too high on that one, but what we can do is go for this, and then we'll target you. Nope, I guess we'll target you? Yeah, sure. Why is that saying hopeless? I don't like that. I don't like that. We're challenging you this way. Okay, and this is unfocused, and this is go this way, so we go that way. Yeah, we're gonna hope this works.
어느 쪽일지 잘
Woohoo.
생각해보라고.
A little close.
흐릿한 등화 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 함에 용이 되어 긴 벼로에 남았구나.
多数討伐確認。
Oh. You've aged a lot since the last time we met, Phoebe. Is this a characteristic of your sub-race? You haven't aged a day. So what brings you to the Church of the Deep? Seaborns are indispensable in our preparation for the impending doom. Nothing, I mean nothing else can ensure the survival of humanity. Thus it would only be right for me to join hands with those who are able and willing to become Seaborns to search for a way to prolong our existences. You're looking to use the knowledge of the wise and the talented as nourishment for Seaborns. But that won't do anything more than prolong our existences. Ah, but is survival alone not enough? Thought a bishop of the church would share a majority of that belief with me. Baby, you and I have put our faith in the Seaborns, but the word faith might mean something different for you than it does for me. Seaborn shouldn't be our object of worship. We have to stand on equal ground as them and set our eyes on their natures. Please step aside. Desperation, sadness, sympathy, Mayor's emotions gush upward, carried by bubbles. Terra, a land in which the hatred for the different has entrenched itself. The city, a place in which people crushed by the trials of life have surrendered to its absurdities. They both need the Seaborns perfected beneath the light. This is but your wish, Miss Mayers. Faust does not believe them to be necessary elements for the city. Even in the city, there are people who are searching for reasons to live on, dreaming of a better world. We all know that it can't possibly be easy to change, but there has to be some kind of worth, value in that process alone, in the lives we lead within the city. What worth could there be to a life of the unkind? The kind of life humanity is doomed to exist in, where all we ever do is hurt and hate one another. Listen, efficient order, natural altruism, they're both virtues humanity should never lose sight of. But there's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Survival is the right of all civilization, which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. But what if there's no other way? You even understand what I'm saying? Time had passed since I made Ferro Muerto my home. Unlike my prediction, the Seaborn's evolution seemed to have lost its explosive progress, and Fabius seemed to be content just observing their slow development. It's because they're directionless, without a specific wish. Even still, Seaborns were the key to changing Terra, the land. To stand against the incoming calamity, we needed their survivability and adaptability. And the humanity that has turned exhaustion into ill intent needed the Seaborn's blind, selfless altruism toward their own. So while I never stopped my studies, something small but sharp continued to stab at my frustrated heart. Stultified and unable to be resolved, we were to lose even our sense of selves and creed, assimilated into this stagnated great will. For the sake of survival, civilization had to be no more. For the sake of us, I had to be no more. Realization of that paradox made the first crack in my confidence that Seaborns were the answer to the problem Iberia, the land, and humanity faced, and through the cracks the seeds of doubt were sown. But I'd already come too far to find a path more beautiful than the Seaborns. No more wasting time with these stupid ruminations. There has to be a way, some kind of condition Seaborns need to fulfill to retain their sense of selves, to retain their individual hopes and wishes. I stood adrift. The inundation of years I dedicated to this purpose, holding on to this precious hope, and steeled my shaking heart. And that was the easy part. There are no better solutions. Don't look away from the answer that lies right in front of me. All I need to do is to find a way for Seaborns to hope and wish, to have them carry a sense of self. I just had to repeat that to myself like a mantra, again and again. But my drifting days came to an end when I found a new path, illuminated by the strange light from across the sea. On that day, yes, on that day, when that faint blue light shone, a whisper visited me. Who's there? Whose voices? What? The answer sought through the eons by people I didn't recognize played over and over in my ears. The voice that spoke it was muffled but warm and beautiful. The light of the city, the hearts that were lost, the emotions that were forgotten, the sense of self that... No, that's enough of that. I'd like to hear more about the light. The light that has sprouted from the 10 virtues. And the image those words drew in my mind was clearer and more beautiful than ever. Terra, the city, they both failed to find a way out of this bridle. If they're going to be satisfied with living on as they are, then you can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in the ideals, you have to keep walking. Survival, worth of life, as I've never been too certain about either of those complicated ideas. I had no unflinching creed with which to convince her. But that's not to say that the city has no need of the altruistic nature Mayors wants to bring there. That's not easy to say that I have a better answer than the combination of Seaborns and the light. Even still, the emotions, the regrets, the conversations I found and collected over this journey alongside the sinners become my answer, and I tick on. Honestly, I don't really know the city all that well either. My memory only goes back a year, and for what it's practically my entire existence, I've been surrounded by the sinners in our adventure. Still, we want to keep trying. You're right, the city is an absurd, vicious place. Something new and horrible surprises me every other day, but Mares, that light you spoke of, I don't think that's what protects the ego, the sense of self. To protect it, you have to first look unflinchingly both ways. The path that lies ahead and the path that you've walked. Then you confront them both. Can't be right. The light, it has to. You're just working based on what you heard about the city and the light, ain't that right? How can you be so confident that the light will be able to protect the Seaborn sense of selves? Ain't that just what you want to believe? I think it's a distinct possibility. Even if the light can do it, you hope it does, Mares. It won't change anything. Turning our natures kind by transforming us into Seaborns, a convenient method like that isn't our path. Because the sense of self protected like that, the kind nature attained like that, wouldn't be our own. It'd be yours, Mares. Protecting your own sense of self while being compassionate and kind, it's a path of unbearable suffering. We might fail some days despite our best efforts. Some days we'll be forced to confront the sins of our past and suffer. Verily, not one of us as we are now may see the culmination of that path. Yet I can hardly find it within myself to simply leave it all in thy hands without so much as trying. You're saying that Seaborns can't be the answer I've always sought? Doesn't make much sense if you think about it, Mares. The sea monsters don't even know what self means. That's why they show no hesitation before sacrifice. If you were to introduce the sense of self to those sea monsters, that selflessness you want will be no more. She is a Seaborn shaped distortion. Who is not a Seaborn and endlessly anguished contemplating distortion? If Mare's wishes to achieve an altruistic world, then her desire has to be that she doesn't want her efforts to become meaningless. Seaborns may be the perfect answer for some people. A recent example, Fabius, it seems clear to me that that was precisely his wish. But that doesn't seem to align with yours. Find a new answer, Miss Mares. Telling me I have to go back to wandering for so much time again in search of that new answer? You won't be alone on that path. Walk it together, relying on one another, and it won't feel as long. Trying to carry such a heavy burden all by yourself, Miss Mares, it's such a prideful thing to do. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I don't think I skipped anything. This is a little concerning. Why are you standing so far out in front, Gregor? Okay, well first, let's go and knock that. Oh, that's a little concerning. Indelible contemplation. Well, let's go for Land of Illusion. Yeah, we're just gonna have to use E.G.O, aren't we? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. Not at all. Ugh. Ugh. Don't hopeless me, you just have to believe. Oh, undulating waves. Why are you clashing with that? Don't clash with that. I don't like clashing with that either. Meltdown? Meltdown will work. And we should be able to, yeah, hit the Hand of the Saint. That's good. Hi, BB. Come here. Oh, I know. Ah! Wow, that's a lot of damage. Well, that's very concerning. Seeing as to how that just ate my overclocked Gregor E.G.O. Please don't kill the Lord of Hungyuan. I'm begging you, I'm on my hands and knees.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Did that work though? Was that enough to beat back the thingy? I guess we'll find out. But first, the Indicant's Trial, which should also deal damage to it, hopefully. And get it started again. Hang 'em, burn 'em, reduce their bones to cinders. It's my favorite WoW E.G.O. Send in the ducks.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면.
I mean, yeah, somebody's gonna take those on the chin, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, don't worry, the horse can handle it. Tides carry away the windows to Mare's past, soon devouring them beyond vision. It's almost as if Mare's in the dungeon of fathoms. No, the ocean itself is fusing into one. The majority of distortions encountered by the bus team have assumed a form generally recognized as an organic entity. However, there's nothing preventing a distortion's form from breaking that boundary and taking a different shape, as it may vary by the individual's desires. If her distortion is allowed to exacerbate undeterred, it may eventually corrode this very space in which we stand. As we were taking some time to catch our breath, a few small machines tumbled to the ground and shot from one of the trembling fathoms. It must have been one of those mysterious machines in Mare's home we saw when we peered into her memories. The machines continued to whir loudly as though the waves broke them. We saw that there were various apparatuses attached to the sockets on their sides. Expensive they appear, yet how numerous they are. You know, maybe she's one of those... Maybe she's similar to one of those fixer fellas who are always hell-bent on picking up every new cutting-edge workshop tech. Huh. It says little handy down here. This is an oddly similar structure to the hand of the saint the Inquisitor brought. Then shall this fantastically wonderful machine be of assistance in our battles? Rhodes Island already seems to have their hands full holding the line against the tide of sea terrors. We should probably just take one and leave the rest to help them out. After a quick discussion with the sinners, we decided to take just one of the machines. Let's see here. Ooh, well, let's take a look. Another seized brand influence on max HP and HP healing boost. You know what? Let's go with the mini decontamination kit. Counteracting the other sea brand toxicity. I'm not sure. I don't really understand how it works, but I think it'll work. Well, that's nice. Oh, and everybody's back to norm. And Gregor still has his unbrilliant glory. Let's just clash with one of these, and then we can. And they really want me to just spam E.G.O, then, don't they? Okay, favored, that's nice. Hopeless, that's bad. I'll go with one of these, and then probably this. Then undulating waves. Well, let's send. Yeah, we could probably have Roger go and give that one a gander. Then Tears of Tarnished Blood. Except that's not going to work at all, so we'll just go for a power counter. And hope that'll be enough. Alright, go for it. Don't look back.
이 정도까지만 옥죄어줄게요.
Oh.
모험하군.
Please don't. Are you kidding me? Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate when that happens. Like, like, yeah, sure, it's a nice E.G.O and all. I like the animation a lot, but it just seems that Fluid Stack still reigns supreme. Well, then again, I suppose if I'm actually just fishing for, Now punch it. We're okay. Oh, that's good stuff. Admittedly, I'm not really sure if that did too much, but you know, we'll keep trying to wear her down.
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀경이지.
You know, I suppose it'll be neat that Ryoshi will have technically 2 season capstone E.G.Os. Ah! No, don't vaporize poor Sinclair, and he's dead. Hey, that's illegal. Alright, that be enough? Oh.
아시의 이상을 함께 줬던 호위 이상이요.
Alright, maybe a... Okay, that's at least favored, so we've got a chance. And then we'll just have Gregor go and hit that, please. Just hit the hand of the saint. Oh god.
한눈 팔지 마세요. 메마른 당신에게 파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
Oh, and there she goes. Thank you, Yisang. Oh my god.
색색이 황홀하고
That's why he's the best.
기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
But the fact that we're probably still gonna get hit a bunch. Gonna take an uncomfortable amount of damage from this. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's go with this. Do I have Tears of Tarnished Blood on you? I do. We'll go for a dominating. And then we're gonna have to hit him with everything we got, but I don't think we're gonna be able to make it out of this one. Well, at least not most of it. But some of you will die, but that is a choice we'll have to make. Serpent's Mortal Flurry. Maybe this instead? Neutral, great, cool, great. Why do you class so well? Durante, Superbia, please. Okay, so first things first, yeah, we'll get this out of the way, and then we'll just hit you with this probably. We'll hit you with this, and then this, and then this, and then we'll go with yeah, Meltdown, I suppose, and we're just gonna hope that everything turns out. Maybe a Suddenly One Day, and then a Prime Shank, please, and we're gonna hope that this will be enough. Please don't have more shield. Why? Why do you always have so much darn shield? And I might need to read something. Something's... This is a bit untenable. Oh, thank goodness.
아득한 여정, 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
Do I need to target the hand of the saint more, or is she finally no, because she keeps getting more vitality. Oh no! Goodbye, Ryoshu. It was nice knowing you,
진짜 즐거워.
Greg. Roger. Guys, can we not lose the 50-50 clashes? I understand it probably might not have been the wisest idea to, you know, not have Blind Obsession go first, but I can't control that. Okay, let's just take a
ダンテさんには囚人を蘇生できる能力がありましたよね。
Oh, here's Sancho. So let's hit that. And it looks like they're all focusing down Greg. So, well, most of them are. So you know what? We might just have poor Gregor be the sacrificial lamb. No. We'll try and keep them up. I think we can get away with a few blind obsessions here and there. Drive back that Nether Sea brand as much as we can. How does this actually work? Ah. Alright. Well, let's just try this then and hope that Dimension Shredder and La Sangre de Sancho will be enough. I do not like seeing favoreds on my most powerful egos. You know?
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
Well, I guess this is happening now.
맑은 하늘 가리고 이 한 몸 바쳐 땀으로 모든 피 쏟아내리. 이깟 더러운 피에 무릎 꿇을 소냐.
Okay.
아득한 여정, 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아
I need to get rid of the brands.
스스로 답을 구하시길.
Yeah, we could just keep it
색색이
rolling.
황홀하고 아예
Though, admittedly, having Yinglong proc when it did kinda threw a wrench in my works. No, I've still got it, so we might still be able to do it. Onward again and again until the dream is within our grasp. Go! Go solve the problems! Do the thing, do the science!
조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로 바로 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
And Gregor is still standing, despite the best efforts of the world.
本当に嬉しいです。
Okay, let's go with, oh, okay, so we don't have any of the Nether Sea thingamahoozits, which means let's go for, Sun Shower, because I know that that one clashes very well all the time. And we're just gonna start hammering away with everything else that we got. Especially... I have only the utmost faith in you, Altus. Because if you fail, then we're going to die. Oh? Well, I guess we staggered her. God, I hope. Yeah, I think she staggered. Unfortunately, not a lot of Blood Feast, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. And last but not least, yeah, that's good. Kinda wish we could have rolled maybe a little higher on that one, but she is staggered. And we've got a bit of time before the Tears of Tarnished Blood eliminate Honglu. As in, I think we've got all the time in the world, because I don't think I still have that stat. And we won!
Mission accomplished.
Hey! I did it! It's true that people scrutinize others for differences to find something they can hate, but it's also true that it is often those very differences that people look up to. Admiration usually goes hand in hand with overestimation. Yes, and Miss Mayers admired these two unknowns, Seaborns and the Light. She thought they would be the solution to everything. Mayers? Do you still want to go to the city? No! I'll remain here in Terra. I'll broaden my studies and I'll talk more. Find a new path towards realizing my wish. As for what will happen now, Miss Mayers, we're going to need to have a long talk with the Inquisition, but we'll help too. We'll help you in your search for that path if we can. The great arc built from the city crumbles. The light fades and gives way to shadows. And we found ourselves back aboard the vessel Massas. Not a complete vessel Massas. It's slowing down. How's Miss Mayers? Here, unconscious. The mental strain seems to have taken its toll. It all happened inside the Dungeon of the Fathoms, but it can't have been too easy on her mind to send so many waves after us. What'll happen to Miss Mayers now? First, we'll wait for the Inquisition's ruling, then bring her to Rhodes Island. Her efforts were misguided, but she also had Terra's best interests at heart. Together, I'm sure we can discuss a better way forward. What if she's sentenced to death? Then we will need to offer a different proposal. We can consider it when we get to it, Doctor. Finally over. All we have left to do is go back, as we were preparing to leave with our hearts much lighter than they were earlier. Hold on, everyone. Something's rapidly approaching us. Uh-oh. A low thundering roar vibrates the air as a strange shadow looms over the ship. Where'd this shade come from? Ah! Wait, is that... Almost as if driven by instinct, Ishmael takes the radio from Gregor and runs into the control room. Something must have clicked in Otis's head as she also turned and ran after Ishmael. And those two are running into the bridge. Brace! Grab onto something! Oh, bollocks, smacking it up right before the finish line! Dr. Dante has advised that we grab onto something. I see. They're preparing to turn the ship around. Everyone brace for impact. Stay alert, something's coming. The ship leaned heavily as it hurriedly turned portside, and I caught a glimpse of a massive shadow gliding just beneath the water's surface, right where the ship was a second ago. It's a seaborn about the size of, oh no, slightly larger than the vessel Massus. Amia's communicator buzzes with Ishmael's voice. Currents are going wild. Wait, no, something's causing these currents to go wild. We'll try our best to maintain evasive maneuvers for as long as possible, but we can't do this forever. If the situation does not improve, we may have to take the vessel Massus to cross the dimensional door. Does Rhodes Island have a way out of this quandary? Not at this moment, but we have to come up with one now and fast. Dante, does anything come to mind? We should first figure out why that seaborn's coming after us. Copy that. I'll focus on steering the ship, so keep us updated. I bet the ship immediately begins a sharp turn, narrowly dodging the ponderous body of the seaborn as it swims by. We can't just take the whole ship across the dimensional door. We're not the only ones on it. But the sea is too wild to simply turn around to let the others leave. It's almost like it's obsessed with this ship. Why could it possibly be coming after the ship all of a sudden? Could it be that Fabius's order? It's coming after me. Scotty, you? Yes, I'm their enemy, an abyssal hunter. As though to prove it, the giant beast began to charge against the bow of the ship the moment Scotty repositioned herself there. Just what are the abyssal hunters? Why are they so gung-ho about trying to kill you? Abyssal hunters are those who hunt sea terrors and seaborns. Of course, this isn't based on any emotion, such as vengeance or resentment. It's Scotty's. Well, that's not important right now. What matters is that they're solely targeting Scotty. Operators of Rhodes Island are heavily fatigued at this moment from their long defense against the waves in the Dungeon of the Fathoms. The same could be said of us and Miss Amia, who battled mares in the meantime. To engage that seaborn in this particular circumstance is... Oh! Something shakes the vessel Massus once again. Oh, what's this now? There's more! There are indeed multiple entities surrounding our ship, however. A violent, destructive sound crashes through the waves toward vessel Massus. Past the sudden wall of mist, there was... We're lucky. Or was this simply how it was supposed to go? Sharmla. Sir Knight! 2 seaborns. Going to be fine, Miss Inquisitor. If he's the same knight we fought earlier, I doubt he'll be able to stop himself from charging at that giant of a sea monster. Like Honglu said, the knight charged straight at the giant rough wave at the great seaborn as though he hardly noticed our presence. We can help the knight repel that seaborn. We just might have a shot at sending Limbus Company back through the dimensional door and escaping aboard the vessel Massus ourselves. Can everyone still move? I'm almost at my limit, but I can still move. I've got a plan, and I'd like for everyone to trust me on this. Things weren't so bad outside after you'd entered the portal. Now's the time for the hunter to get to work. A bright ray of light from Irene's lamp shines upon those atop the deck, while Scotty leaps tall into the air using the ship's bow as her launching pad. The operators each scatter to their appropriate positions as commanded by the doctor. Ishmael and Autus both exited to the decks as well, presumably having found someone to steer the ship. Is it okay to have you two out here? This Kalstit seemed to know enough about seafaring to take over. While this crisis is far from over, she was good enough that it was reasonable for us to leave the ship steering to her and descend to the decks for our return. It doesn't seem like we'll all be able to bid you goodbye. Are you sure you're all going to be okay? We could stay a little longer and help. I appreciate the sentiment, I really do, but... Amia pointed toward the dimensional door, which had shrunk significantly smaller since the first time we saw it. You don't have much time. I wonder if it was only supposed to open for a set period of time, or what if it's closing now because our work here is done? There's precious little we could learn about it now, but it was obvious that our time here was coming to an end. Thanks, Amia. We would have been lost for a while in this world if it weren't for Rhodes Island's help. Well, thanks to you, we should be able to sufficiently study the dimensional door before we return. Time to say goodbye to the Iberian sea breeze, I guess. Do you have any idea how big the pile of paperwork is going to be at the Inquisition? Merda, try not to stop into Iberia next time. You got that? Sure, let's all stay nicely put in our own worlds. As the great Seaborn briefly falters at the combined might of Scotty and the Knight, the ship's bow managed to stop inches from the dimensional door. Manager, now's your chance. Get to the dimensional door. Someday I hope we can meet again. We shall take our leave. Dog! Anyway, let's return to the city. Let's get out of here! Hold on, let me see here. I recognized a couple, and actually I don't recognize any of them, I'm sorry, I'm not really much of an Arknights guy. You see it turned into a brutal battlefield, terrible roars contending with one another. After taking one final look at Rhodes Island defending the vessel Massus, we leapt into the pitch-black darkness at the center of the dimensional door. Swept away by the tides of consciousness. The river draws out my memories and consciousness, sublimating them away. Then... where is? Is this E.G.O? I look around and see the sinners strewn about the room, dozing off. I see Heathcliff crash like that all the time, but how did everyone crash at the same time, sleeping against the walls? A bizarre sensation that something was truly amiss crawls up my spine. You have come too. Now that you have come to, I request that you continue your rest in your chamber. Your presence here makes it difficult to conduct cleaning activities in areas adjacent to your body. Oh, what? We just came to the dimensional door after Rhodes Island. Rhodes? You were transferred here after the LCCA discovered your company unconscious at the entrance of a lobotomy branch. I feel like I just went through a memorable experience, but I can't recall what. There was a hole in my memory and this strange emotional tug at my heart. An ego I don't ever recall extracting. Oh, Roshidante. Could they avail me but 5 more minutes of scheduling wooden training dummies to wake you in 5 minutes? But the bizarre sensation naturally settles. What was that abnormality? What just happened? I don't have any answers to either of those questions, but... wait, where's Saud? She said something about how there's been a delay or something. Couldn't find Saud, who had been bringing us odd jobs here during our stay anywhere in Yihongyuan. But on the desk I did find a note filled with various requests and a letter, both presumably left behind by Saud. You got a distortion contract. Come on, time to earn your keep. We weren't going to lounge around until we got a message from HQ, right? Are they allergic to giving us time off or something? In that moment, a certain voice briefly surfaces from the abyss of my memories before sinking again. There's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life, which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. Worth of life. I don't quite recall who said that, or even where I heard it from. Honestly, I don't even understand what it means. Can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in the ideals, even still some of those words left a lingering impression on my heart. You have to keep walking. Unable to sit still, I got up from my seat and began waking up the sinners one by one. Yeah, it's not like we're getting anything done here. On your feet, guys. Time to get to work. The sinners each began waking up, some of them looking around to get their bearings, like they were just pulled out of a long dream. What a shot. That's very nice. Yeah, leave it to the Lord of Hungyuan to solve the problem. Alright, well that's that. Oh yeah, and we've almost completely recouped our... I think we actually recouped most of what we ended up spending. But the question is, do I just want to... yeah, I'm just going to take them. We'll just buy these now because I want them. And then we can buy those with these, and then we can buy these with those. Well, most of them. Let's take a look. Back over here. Wowzers. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that I took a break when I did, because I was like, oh, that was a... E.G.O background border with effect. Let's see what it looks like. Face the sin, save the E.G.O. Where's the effect? Did I not have the one with the effect in use? No, it just looks a little bit. I think. Maybe? Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything on that one, but, you know, it's nice. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. I like that. I like that a fair bit. Let's see here. Do I have to change anything on this side of things? I don't think so. First, let's also put that there. Not that I want people to use it, but just in case if they really want to, and then we'll just change that back. Thank you. I'll be honest, I like the pre-up tie art for a lot of these. Admittedly, that one does have a nicer, a certain je ne sais quoi. Yes, very bright. Yeah, we'll go with that. I suppose maybe I could probably replace that with the Hey Show packs, but you know what? I'd wager people up. Oh, hey, I got something in my inbox. Yes, this is Delan on the phone. Please speak. Hardy har. Come here, you. Let's see. Is there anything else of note? No, not really. Oh, it's good. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's grab all these. And yes, I haven't done my mirror dungeons, and yeah, I kind of neglected a couple of my Luxcavations. Please don't hurt me. Handy dandy guide to the executive manager's thingamahoozes. We have E.G.O gift compendium. Unowned. Then we haven't seen. Don't know what that is. It looks like candy? I don't know. Some kind of a wing. Appears to be a heart, a cool flaming sword, whatever that is. Okay. Well, either way, I'm going to probably slink off for a couple minutes. We'll go for like a 10-minute break. And then I'll come back and I guess we'll do some Ratatan. But yeah, that was the event. Good collab. I liked it. I liked it a lot. A good thing they went with and we all forgot about it. Mostly. But yeah, good E.G.Os. How many did it take? 72? Yeah, 72. That's not. I'll probably get the Amiya announcer pack, because let's see. How much paid lunacy would that be? Oh, where's the money? First time offers, bonus supplies. Could go for the crate. Or I could just go for the big horde of lunacy. But I feel like getting the I feel like the crate might be the best bang for my buck. Because, you know, I'm not gonna be. And we didn't even touch. No, we didn't touch much of our paid lunacy stash. Good question. Target interesting. And then one wow and one hee hee. I could go for the settler supplies, but I don't think. I mean, good questions. Good questions for later. Questions to think about at a later time. I am going to make a brief retreat. I'll be back in like we'll say about 8:30. So 13 minutes. So go stretch your legs, grab a snack, and we'll be back with everyone's favorite rhythm game roguelite, Ratatan. At least I'm pretty sure it's a roguelike. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Anyway, I'll just keep
Go
the...
get some snacks. Perhaps a carbonated soda.
Alright, I'll just leave the music rolling. Alright, I'm back a little early, but, you know, I gotta do a little housekeeping stuff, so let me first just quit that. Then we'll boot you up, and then we'll go and look over. Hi, can I help you? Ah. Ah, come on. There it is. Fun. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Let's see. That didn't really help. I'll need to futz with that on the. Thank you for playing the Ratatan Early Access. The development team will continue improving the game based on your feedback as we work toward completing the full version. Through future updates, we plan to add new content and features that will enhance the overall gameplay experience. Thank goodness. I'd hate to think it would make it worse, but... Please note that some of the translations and adjustments are still provisional and will be refined as development progresses. If you encounter any bugs or have any suggestions, then please share them with us via the feedback form on the game's title screen. Likewise, if you find the game fun, we greatly appreciate your ratings and reviews on Steam. Thanks again, and we hope you continue to enjoy your adventure with the Ratatan. That's the plural, I think. We'll be playing it in English, please. Thank you. Welcome mode. Reduces damage received whenever your Ratatan becomes unable to fight. Oh, that's nice. Crowdfunding rewards. Oh, that's fun. First, display. Borderless window, please. And vertical sync also on. Thank you. Yes. That looks much better. Let's just turn this down just to like we'll say like 70. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, language, credits, yada yada. Alright, credits, cool. Rhythm, command, display, thank you. Rhythm command mode, advanced? What do you mean by that? You can't just say it's advanced and not tell me. Button icons, alphabet, symbols, please. Player status display position on top, please, I suppose. I don't know what advanced is supposed to mean. But let's go take a look, shall we? Oh, I'm gonna have another little sippy. I got some of these. What are they called? It's allegedly called Light Aid with caffeine. Langers? I've never heard of the brand before, but they're quite tasty. Oh, I see. Players who want more control and enjoy experimenting with different button presses during battle, give the advanced, I see. Interesting. Oh, okay, so then that one changes it to 4 measures. Or rather, 4 beats per measure, excuse me. Ooh, interesting. Welcome mode is so that players of all kinds can join. Yeah, because, you know, Hades is cool. No! I will not turn on welcome mode, and I will not turn on advanced input. Because I have one upgrade. Oh my god, we got a funny little mushroom guy. Well, I mean, I can't not take him, right? But first, let's take a look. We've got Frog. Platypus? That looks like a platypus. Rockstar, cat, bunny, there's a pig. Owl with gun. Yeah, of course, we're taking the little guy. We're taking the little mushroom guy. We can't not take him, right? That'd feel like a crime. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, it's time to play. Now, come here. All right, come on. You gotta go stand somewhere. Who are you? It's time to play. Play, play, play away like you used to long ago. Come here. Thank you. I guess it really is broken. Oh. Oh, that won't do. Let's give this time on a trick a try. They're gonna kick that. Ah, a thwonk. I think it worked. Who's a clever birdie? Some say it pays to parrot the legends. Ah, what's this? My heart's beating so fast. You awake? The name's Crow. I saved you from the trash heap. You're welcome. And this here's my partner, Fortune. Well, he's saying it himself, so. Together we soar out into the world on our adventures. What should we call you? You look like you're viewing sort of a nest. Oh, worry not. What's important is the kid you move. All right, hold on. Let me grab a low. Let's stretch those wings first. Let's see you move over here. Make your way over to me. Well, first I'm gonna pour the rest of this. The rest of my mysterious, off-brand, caffeinated thingy. Granted, you know, for like that's a fair amount of sugar now that I'm looking at it. But it is tasty, which is kind of the point of it. Whee! Oh, look at him go. Whee! No, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Crap. I'm confined by oh, I can zoom in. Woo. Good, very good. The fishy little guys are the chorus. Catch one and it should turn into a Koban. Well, I've caught 3. My legs are tired. Medivh shiny. Now Ratatan have what's called a melodium, but yeah, that's it. Now let's use it for a spot of violence. These 3 phrases will be your strength in the adventures that follow. Fortune to beat. Come on, everybody, follow me. Go, destroy. Oh, it's already done. There seem to be gremlins. Destroy them. The heck, nobody said nothing about no Ratatan. Kill them! Kill them all! Oh, look, I've got cards. Let's see here. Partial cash back when purchasing items from the shop. Well, I'll take that because I don't have any ways to deal crits right now. Let's see how you use it. Well, I need to go find a shop first, and it seems that there's only candies. Come here. Oh. Alright, it's time. Well, alright then. Alright, blow that one up, thank you. And we'll just grab this. Now, do I want a donut or a candy? I'll go with a donut. I want donuts. Oh, it was a free donut. Thank you. We'll just take that for the ride. Finally, a chance to catch our breath. It could be useful. They look simple, but they pack a punch. At this rate, we might actually make it to the ever after. Fortune's dream is finally close to hatching. Thank you, Fortune. As for you and your memories, perhaps the ever after will hold some clues? I cannot collide with my hat, however. I mean, my cap. It's my head. At least I presume this one's his head, unless, of course... Warning! This isn't good. That's a dragon. Just spam him to death. Yeah, we got him. We got his foot. Don't forget to collect your spoils now. What happened? Are you okay? Been a little too worked up. Ah! Oh, I passed out. I fell down. Huh? Oh. Oh, yeah. Hey, not too shabby for a first flight. And to summon the Decadon of all things. It may well be all the hope we need. You're in luck that I welcome you on your quest to the gates of Iberia after. Don't panic, I'll pick you up if you break along the way. I'll keep any weapons and materials secure. Use that as your starting point and do your best next time. Rataport. Roost of operations. Take a look around. Everyone's talking too fast. Welcome to my room, which is actually your room. Get some pretty personal upgrades you need, dear. It's your snail. What's over here? I guess they're closed. At the mine. Cool. Help! Wow, look at all these health options. Altars. Altars? Some offerings come with risks. And what are you? It's just a statue. Every chick must flat before it flies. Challenge yourself. Oh, let's head over here then, shall we? Candy love, please. Yeah, sure, why not? I like that. That's right, pardon me, dear. My name's Baba. Just think of me as your own sweet little auntie. But thanks, Baba. Yeah. Oh. Hey, do I have anything else in here? Nope, no weapons. There's a whale over there, though. Drawing partner this time looks to be a band of awful pirates. Oh, alright then. Ratakaruta basics. Wow, and I picked one that was like abjectly terrible. Ooh, normal attacks inflict shock. And that is purple. Which means it has to be good. Let's go get more donuts. Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We're going to very distant land. Okay, we're good. Do I want medicine? What are you? Do you increase? Increases a mech. Okay. Or I could get Ratakaruta. I think I'll be. You know what? My philosophy is usually. Ooh, and it's free. Nope, never mind. There's this guy though. Go for it! Oh god, one of them had a bomb. Okay, well that's not bad. Let's see. 30% chance for partial cash back when purchasing from shop, or normal attacks have a... No, never mind, that's an exchange. Yeah, give me the rebate. And go for more donuts? Listen, I'm a donut enjoyer myself. I'm not really much of like a wrapped candy. But I feel like that's because, you know, they're a little wasteful at times, you know? Let's go and fight this ominous creature. An unknown enemy looms. Well, only one way to know. Here you come to parley with Squid. Oh god. Go get him. Yeah, take that, Squidly Pete. Alright, now we're gonna go and break his house. Oh. Go get him. That's better. And we got this. Now the question is, do I want to grab another Koban? I think I do. Now that might be even more Koban. There ain't nothing better than a pirate's life for we. And a shrine. But what is it? Guaranteed rare. Ooh, cost for... You know what? Give it to me. Interesting. Hustle Tech inflicts poison. I will take that. Or I could take the legendary. Increases poison elemental force by 200%. But I don't have any other poison. So we'll just take this. And then we'll go and stop at a shop. I'd like to use money to buy things, of which I might have no money. I have no money. Well, been a while since I seen a Ratatan. Names merch and Amazoness as they come, but mostly. I got stuff that'll help you on your tours, so stop by any time. They say it's all junky, I bet he puts fake price tags on things. Wow, what a bunch of little bastards. What a bunch of rude guys, man. I can't believe it. We're traveling with a bunch of vicious little mushroom monsters. These horrible little cyclopses. Go for it! Okay, good. Alright, well, now that we've got 300 money, let's go stop by the shop. Yeah, we'll just take this. Yeah, let's go gambling. Oh. I mean, it'll help. The Jolly Hermit? That's a big crab. Run! Oh, did we break him? There we go. After that crab! You cannot escape! That's a little close for comfort. Ah! Yeah, that's right. Beat him up. Drive him back into the ocean whence... back into the ocean whence you came, you horrible creature. Huh. That was a little close for comfort. We did it! We killed a crab! Well, how are we gonna get out of here? Definitely not on our flying ship. Thank goodness. Bad day on Yeehaller Mountain, sad looking wasteland. That was a real deal gold mine. Not anymore, I guess. Time can be cruel. Man, I love these little guys. That creature is very durable. Never mind. Oh no. Oh, I don't have anybody. God! Okay. We don't have a lot of money. Gain 7 tokens when defeating enemies with critical hits using Wind Elemental Force. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Sure though, we'll take Whirlwind Tornado, I guess, and we'll grab tokens because we're gonna try and find a store. Okay. Huh. Alright, let's go take a look over here and see what we can find. Goodies! I love goodies! Yes. And yes. Now, do I want to go for the mini boss? Yeah, we might as well. Let's go see who he is. It's a cowboy! Oh, that's a big one. Come on, go! Go get him! Okay, so he also does that. Run away! Don't shoot him. Don't let him shoot you. I think the poison will handle. Okay, good. The mighty have left their dreams behind. Rest well, wasteland warriors. Psych. We hated you. We hated your guts. We're glad you're dead. Cheese and crackers, man. These guys are vicious. What in tarnation? I can't believe it. There's a bunch of cyclopean bastards on our doorstep. Well, as in like cyclopean bastards what we don't recognize. Get him! I do like this, the little... Oh, never mind, there's still more dudes. Okay. Huh. Well, let's, I guess we'll just take Hurricane Haymaker and, go for... I think we gotta go for another card. Well, that's convenient. Look out, they have hats. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, let's roll it. Let's go gambling. Come on, give me a little something, something. Yeah, we'll take that. That's very good. Ooh, gain barrier. Increases max barrier strength by, well, I think we'll need this. As this will increase the size of the barrier. Increases barrier strength when acquired. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, and let's hope that this is also a free intervalo, because we have no money. Alright, so we can probably eat up maybe like one more hit. Oh wow, and I can platform. What a novel concept. I don't like this. Oh wagyu! That's a big worm. Mopoti, can you please go stand somewhere else? I'm not saying that you have to. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate you being here. But I don't want you right here. Get this big weird. Okay. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hi. Oh, this isn't good. What, my... Okay, I'll be honest, is that I think my controller just gave out there, and I'm not entirely sure. I blame the economy. I think we might have actually gotten him, but yeah, no, he kind of got flattened. Oh, go stand somewhere else, please. I'm pretty sure you pushed something, you horrible creature. Go stand somewhere else, thank you. Oh, we got some good weapons, I think. Probably. A support desk? Yeah, I'd like to file a complaint. I'm dead. You can unlock support. Would you like to take a look? Yeah. It's payday. You'll find me posted up on the workboard, Ken. I'm in charge of doling out rewards. Not bad, eh? Alright, yeah, I feel right. Jolly Herbert wasn't looking all that jolly now. Oh, it was quite a thing to see, though it gets me thinking. Yeah, it looks like some people enjoyed a bit of Hades, which I like. Oh, I got a little. What are these? What are those little? Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Oh, I love him. All right, well, let's take a look here. Yeah, let's select. Yeah, let's go for a new sword. Then you can have a stylish scythe, and then you can also have a stylish scythe. Karitor, Mantis, Musashi. Can I change their names? So I can have ninjas. Ninjas. Okay, there floats your boat. Hmm. Fun. Able to whip that awful gun-toting thug. Well, let's go talk to the support desk then, shall we? And the exchanger, where I can do things. That's nice. But what are you? I wager that's probably our smithy. Pleased if I had to hazard a guess. Alright. Yeah, the exchange can convert boss materials into other things. Oh, that's nice. Kit's beloved rope, flag of the Mountaineers. Mountaineers? Fun. Now, these exchange rates are terrible. You can always get Cobra on the squad screen. No. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll go with, I guess we'll grab Guardy. I don't know why he has a... I don't know. He has that. Sure, whatever. I'm not gonna look at that sideways. Senpu? Now give me one with high attack, like Oshiri, I suppose. And then he can have this. Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's wonderful. Yes, Candy Love. Even more Candy Love. Yeah. No, we'll hold on to the rest for right now. And we begin again. Still don't actually know what, not 100% sure what Shock actually does, but we're going after more donuts. I'm sorry, was that... What the heck was that? You know what? Yeah, give me another. But I feel like maybe the. That's actually a good question. You know what? Give me more cold one. I feel like 7. Give me more donuts. We demand. That's called turning the tables. I don't think there were any tables to turn there. I'm pretty sure we just rolled up and slaughtered them. Nice find. Yeah, I love these little guys. Oh, this is such a great time. Yeah, come here, Squidly Pete. Uh-oh. I think he just muttered something about it, sending his attack crab after me, but I really wasn't paying too much attention. I would like to grab tokens, because tokens I can use to turn into. Go for it. Oh no. Quick, kill it now. What are those? Are those grapes? Like I saw grapes, it would look like an inflatable, like one of those like fun swirly slides or whatever. I don't know where to see what I've gathered so far. But first I would like to go shopping. I must participate in capitalism. And also drink this. Thank you. See, look at that. Now I can buy 2 of these. Grand finale. I feel like Bitter Chill would probably be the best. Yeah. And then maybe, defeating enemies with hustle text. I feel like that's Be our best bet, and then we'll go for a fire. Ratakaruta. Ratakaruta. What a fun word. Ah. Well, all right then. Huh. Let's see here. Sacrifice some HP temporarily. I guess we'll take that one. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is on that, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's see if we can actually bring him down. He's tough. He's quite tough. That seems like I got... That's the word. My last build was very good. A little unfortunate, but that's neither here nor there. Run! Huh. Fall in, everybody! Now destroy him! I don't know what he's talking about, where he's like, ah, you're in a bit of a bind! Got him right where I want him. More donuts, please. After them! Yeah, give me more of those, please. Interesting. Gain 50% more critical damage. I'd probably just go with Hurricane combo, truth be told, but we don't really have any way to... At least I don't think we have any guaranteed way to crit. But I'm not 100% sure on that one. Alright, let's see. Go for it! Yeah, give me that lucky rebate. I want to go spend some money. Yeah, let's go with Amped Up Zapper. That seems like a good use of our time. And then I will take the chance on the cowpoke. That's a little concerning. I think we still got it. You know, now that I'm looking at it a bit, I'm pretty sure they all... That's the word, is that they all are missing an eye one way or another. Or rather, only have one eye. I need to double check the rest of the gang, but... Alright, as much as I like getting donuts, I feel like we need money. Oh no! Get him! Uh-oh. hit me! Protect your master, my loyal mushroom minions. And by protect your master, I mean please stop me from trying to put myself in danger. I understand that's a very, very heavy ask, but... Well, that's a bit unfortunate. I blame the economy. Still, good loot, and whatever these are. Aha! Playing will also refer to himself in the third person, clearly. He's like, you got in the hang of things here. Think you got what it takes to be a Ratatan? What's a Ratatan? Ratatan helped Fortune on his quest for the truth. Wait, you've just been winging it this whole time? Yeah. Yes. Perfect. Alright, did I get any of these out of the way? Yes. Clear 3 worlds with mushroom out. What are these little guys? What do these symbols mean? What am I supposed to interpret from this? Does it give me new ones? Does this power up existing ones? Oh. Oh, It says it right under the... Anyway. That's neither here nor there. You know about Fortune's mission? To sing with the goddess in the ever after, they say. Will anything special happen if they do? For them, the act of singing might be purpose enough. There must be some divine reason, knowing the goddess. I'm here to crow over your progress and keep you on track. I'm here to tell you about the plot. Ooh, I like that. Add immunity to poison. I like that. Add immunity to burning from the brink. See, now you're talking. Now you're speaking my language. A second wind. I'm a sucker for a second wind. Clang clang. Need your hammer upgrade? Yeah. Leveling weapons. Leveling weapons. Increase weapon limit. I cannot do that. The Stormy Hermiton. That is a legendary blade. Do I have a scythe that I could perhaps make? The Bloodbane scythe. That looks pretty cool. Iron Clash. Cool. Cool. I'm thinking... What is the Paradea, excuse me, Decorn. A lance that oozes evil energy. It's game over if it pokes you. Squid pro quo. Pairs well with lemon. An explosive pot full of Squidly Pete's tentacles. Good stuff. Hermit halberd. Surprisingly small. And the steady Hermiton. Well, I feel like the Stormy Hermiton would probably be good to have. So you know what? Let's build one. And then we can give that to some of our lads, like Musashi. Or I could give it to a different one, who might be a little better suited. Nope, never mind. We'll just keep you as is. Here, have this. Now you're really big and strong. And then we go over here and give you this fancy sword, and then we go down the list, and we have nothing else to add to you. So that's about that. Let's go take a look at crafting weapons. That's nice. It's all in Japanese. I saw that. You can't fool me. How do I level you up? Oh, I see. We use weapons as materials. Interesting. Well, let's feed it some of these weapons I just cannot be compelled to care about. Yeah. Oh. Yes, I would like to proceed with that. Okay, and they do have an 8 critical hit chance, so that is nice. Anything else I can whip up? No. Oh. Okay, I might still be able to... No, maybe I can only have one legendary weapon at a time. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, but I think I got... Oh, and I could just... Oh, that's so nice. Right from the screen. And then we got these, and we got this. So, yeah, I guess... We'll just lock that just in case I try to... Just in case I try to dump it. But I probably got one more run in me, and then I'll probably retire for the evening, because I do have to go help one of my dear compatriots move shop. Ooh, interesting. MP recovers when nearby enemies are shocked. Passive. Or I could go with Hustle Zap, which I think will be better in the long run. And then I got 6 Kobun, and let's go get another donut. Because if it comes to it... Alright, let's see how this little guy works. Yeah, it seems like it works wonders so far. Given that I just saw like 100... Yeah, this will be fine. And let's go and get some tokens. And free jelly beans, or whatever those are. Ooh, look at you! Oh, and a free interval. Thank you. Give me that, please. And let's go for Squidly Pete again. We're gonna go and kick your butt. The whole butt. Amazing. He can fly. I was a little concerned though that he was not going to be able to not fly. Alright, now beat him up. Alright, thanks, Squidly. What do I want? You know what, let's go for ice. There we go. Ooh, 2 seconds every... I feel like that's probably gonna be better in the long run. Because I know what I am, and that's a fellow who's gonna take damage. And I think it'll probably help out my my Kobun as well. So let's go grab water. Interesting. With a water splash. You know what, sure, let's take it. It's rare, that means it has to be good, right? Bolt Boomer, yeah, I'll take that, thank you. And let's grab this. At the Ratakaruda. Oh, it is not Ratakaruda. Oh, that's very good with the free lightning bolts. Well, I guess it's not free, but you know, it's... Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll take that risk. I guess we're going all in on the zapping. And we'll take that because we have no money. I also do like that it's got little guarantees just in case if you know, don't get lucky with your drops on some of these bosses. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now give me that, please. Thank you. Let's get a candy. I feel like this time a little candy will do us good. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, and a free wing. I like that the one with the menacing oil is the smaller is the smaller of the two. We'd rather have a tall glass of milk. Ooh. Oh, me likey. And big bombs periodically. Ooh. That seems very good. Especially considering that it seems like it just happens. Wait, is that... After him! Ah, why would you do that? Perfect. Oh man. Gotta use another course. Well, that was a terrible present. Thank you. Yeah, give me that, please. I like the idea of dealing more damage to boss enemies. Please and thank you. And we're gonna hope. Also recover my my compatriots. I think it does, but I'm not 100% sure. No, never mind. Oh no. Hmm. Okay, we're almost there. 2, 3. I missed how to end it. Yeah, we did it. We got his weird wagoon tail. Yay! Hooray! We won! Oh no, we're gonna burn this forest down, aren't we? This is a bit of a tender irony. That's better. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Well, let's just keep heading down this way. Ooh, what a boppin' soundtrack. I'm frozen. Where am I going? Alright. Well, let's take a look here and see what they got for sale. Sure, why not? We'll take this. And then, ooh. Increases HP recovery, I like that. And then... Burning, okay. Yeah, we'll just go with that. And then we'll go this way. I get the feeling that we're probably going to falter. You upped your prices! Cool, now I've got something guarding me. I don't know what these are, mind you, but... Oh no, I'm out of... Alright, now which one of you is the real one? Oh, that's a look at there. Okay. That's better. I think I would like a one of these. Oh no. Come on, back up. So it looks like it's not affected by my... Alright, let's go take a gander here and see what else we can find. Yeah, give me more gambling. A little more gambling. Well, would you look at that? Alright, we'll just take these and run. I say we grab more tokens. Oh no. Yeah, I think we're cooked. Yeah. That wasn't too bad. Good run. I'd say quite a good run, actually. Yeah, because we got a lot. Maybe I should have just sacrificed everything to get that. I mean, we did get at least 2 epic things. Granted, I've never... Necessary for jungle life. Interesting. Corolith. Nice. How nice. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 Alright, let's go see what the support has for me. Improved Melodium performance and control up to 12 Kobun. That has eaten through my entire supply of donuts. Still into lavish spear. Well, let me see if I've got me another grim trimmer. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. Heck, why not? Alright, and let's take a look at our squad. Alright, then we'll go for a stylish blade. And then we might just go for ranking up some of our Kobun's equipment. Because that seems like it will be quite important. So let's dump... I don't know, I'm gonna say enough to get it up to like level 10. Close enough. And then another shot of getting it up to, let's say, yeah, that's good. And as much as I don't like leveling these up. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll level you up this way, and then we'll level you up, yeah, that works. Okay, so everything's at least level 10. How big is my starting squad? Oh, right, I need to add somebody. Guess you'll work, and then select equipment. So let's give you this stylus sight. Yeah, it should be fine. And let's take it here, and then we'll just grab it. Please. Put this over here. Put this here. This, that, that. Actually, yes. Level you up. Then we'll actually look at all these and then say, hey, why don't we just dump all this junk right into it? Yeah, it works for me. Oh yeah, first we'll make that, and then I've got 15 out of the 23 maximum upgrades that I currently can get. Well, at least so far I've been able to clear at least one world and adventure, so that's nice. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna scamper off here, so... Oh. Thank you everybody for attending. I might be on tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, because we are... Oh, that's nice. It does still stay. But let's see here. Where was I? Yes, I might be on tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, because I have to go and help one of my compatriots move shop. So, if I am back, it'll probably be later on in the afternoon. But yeah. So, I'd like to thank you all for attending. I do sincerely appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and night. So I'll, goodbye! I'll be back one day. Maybe. Who knows? Whee! And goodbye, YouTube. Mwah.